if you rewind the clock a year and a half and go back to middle of 2021, we were seeing some pretty phenomenal wage growth in the marketplace, especially in the lower wage tiers, where people were going from $10 an hour jobs and all of a sudden there's a $15 an hour minimum wage. Well, going from $10 to $15 may not seem like much, but that's a 50% increase. And when the $10 job goes to $15, the $15 job goes to $20, and the $20 job goes to $25. And you're seeing this wage growth across the spectrum, but on a percentage basis, it was concentrated into the middle to lower wage tiers, and that's your rental pool, right? Your upper income earners aren't generally the renters. So with all that extra income, let's assume that you have a 3-to-1 income qualification ratio, where it says if your income is $1,000 or your rent is $1,000 a month, you have to earn $3,000 in income, and now you get a 50% increase in your earnings, and you go to $4,500 based on that 3-to-1. Your $1,000 rent goes up quite a bit. Right? And I don't have my calculator out, and I'm not that good at math without a spreadsheet, so I don't know what that number is, but that's a big increase that you could have on rents based on that wage growth. Now, initially, that was the only thing going up, and rents went up dramatically in some markets, 30% in a year, because there was no competition for those surplus tenant dollars. Well, now there is. Gas prices went up. They almost doubled in some places, and at least up 50%. A pound of bacon doubled, and, across the board, groceries, clothing, services, hotels, airfare, everything is more expensive now thanks to overall inflation. And now when you get that little bit of wage growth, you can't assume that the landlord gets to grab their share, because everyone else has their hand in the tenant's pocket. So at a certain point, that rent growth has to slow down, because the residents can no longer absorb those increases and still pay their other expenses. And I think that's where we are, or that's where we're getting close to right now.